Hi. It has been 2 weeks, I think, since the last stream, because I skipped last week because I had to catch up on shit, and I still have to catch up on shit, but I have a little time to play a little bit. So here we go. I do not remember anything, and we're in the middle of a trial. Okay. Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is the most unusual situation. This is the case we're trying to like convict that one guy, right? But Maya's kidnapped. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. Stance on what? If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley DeKiller's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? If I end the trial here right now, then your client, Matt Engar, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. Oh yeah, he said that. Phew. Okay. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Oh no. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt Engar, to the stand. The items from DeKiller's hideout didn't make it in time. Oh no. He tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Oh? This bitch. Dude, did the old guy finally decide? Okay, buddy. To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Ha. Oh. Okay, you're just gonna reveal that right now? So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. Engar? What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own clients up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap is just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? Maya would never forgive me. You'd better get Engar a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Oops. It all hinges on what I choose. Oh, that's a lot. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, and your client, Matt Engar, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Yes, sir. My client, ooh, I can't even save my client, Matt Engar. Well, Maya would hate me if I said he was not guilty. Oh? Oh, he can't say it. We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt Engar, your client deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt Engar is... Ooh.
Objection!
Yes, ma'am. Francisca von Karma! What are you doing here? Ow! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. Did you bring them? The final pieces. Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. A Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. What a filthy old coat this is. Is that his coat? Yeah, that's Gumshoe's. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. Damn. I I apologize for its ugliness. God damn, okay, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. Where's he now? She just took his coat. I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat. Man, everyone's attacking him like that. Are the defense's final pieces of evidence. Your final evidence? This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Objection! Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. He's so easily swayed, goddamn. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle. And do I have to pick one of them? I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? Huh? Okay, hold on. I gotta save. I fear. I bought matcha Pocky on the way home today. Cause I had matcha Kit Kat a week ago, and it was so good. So I'm craving some sort of matcha chocolate again, but it's not that good actually. The matcha's really mild, but I bought a box, so now I have to eat it. I guess I can question him. It's okay to question, right? Also, it's weirdly sunny outside, so I don't know why, but it's not warm, but the Pocky feels like it is warm somehow. Or maybe the chocolate's melty. Does that pistol have any relation to this case? You have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't see anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case. At least with me. Oh. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. Oh. Hold on, let me drink. Okay, I will refrain from munching. So I can read. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. It's probably not going to help us very much. A small caliber pistol that is thought to have been fired by the killer at Francisca. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. I bet the killer took that from Mingard Mansion. I want to question. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh, yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. Did the killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. Oh, dang. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. One of the items retrieved, the killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Well, because he was the bellboy. Was that used during the crime? I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it, the killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. A button? It It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Worn by the killer on the night of the murder, one of its special buttons is missing. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley the killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor! Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful, absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's... Try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. 2? The first... Make a guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer always places client's wishes first. If a guard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostages go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way... Force the killer to end his contract with Vanguard. If the killer were to no longer think of Vanguard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? Huh? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all, and that person does not know the truth. Huh? That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. Who? Huh? No, I'm stupid. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. What? Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Haha. Psych. I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. Slam. I am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. One chance? Please show your evidence to who you think is the right— oh, fucking hell. Excuse me? Who needs to see it? Objection! That's impossible. Turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember. What am I remembering? Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking a guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show the evidence to? What the fuck? What the hell? What the fuck? Who am I showing this to? Oh my god, I'm pissed. Okay. Someone who doesn't know the truth? Irrelevant. Knows the truth. Dead. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. I don't know. Huh? Okay, well... There's only so many people I can pick from. So we got a tape, we got... Oh my god. We have... What do we have? Oh, we have the gun, the tape, and the... Motherfucker, is it Adrian? Am I stupid? I don't know. Listen. Knows what happened. Whatever. Deceased. Irrelevant. Knows what happened. Deceased. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Knows. No. Okay, fine. I don't know. I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. Huh? Okay, oh my god. What the fuck? Excuse me? What? What? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Fucking hell. I can't figure that out. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I don't have anything to say to this. How about you, Miss Von Karma? Well, I was just shot, so... Embarrassed myself. I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue. What? No one understands what you are talking about anymore. Wait, please, one more chance. Okay, well, that is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Matt and Guard. Oh no. Wow, that sucks. Dude, I don't even know. I don't understand. That is all. This court is adjourned. Is there like... Is it game over? Yeah. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. Oh no! I never saw Maya again. What? The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. No! Listen, I'm fucking stupid. I don't remember. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. Oh, okay. Alright, buddy. The end. Okay, I'm sorry. Get the bad ending. I'm sorry, fine. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. Damn. Who the fuck? Who? It's impossible. Please show your evidence to the right person. I remember everything that's happened. I remember nothing. Who am I supposed to show the evidence to? I wanna cry. Sorry. Get me out of here. I can't even leave. It's just gonna force me to watch this. So I have to see this ending every single time I fuck up. Get me out of here. Okay, sorry, jeez. Why can't you let me, like, leave? Oh my god, I'm stupid. This is like the worst timing for me to take a 2-week break. I'm gonna cry. No. No. Okay, listen. Listen. What did Mia say? She's like somebody who doesn't know the truth. But who do I even show that to? Okay. Why are we even doing this? There's somebody who needs to see the evidence. Am I too narrow-minded? Buttons. This might have to be a look it up. No, I don't wanna. I don't have a hint, I just gotta figure it out. Okay, well. Why is John Doe here? This is stupid. I don't understand. I might have to look it up. Yeah. Why can't I just like escape? Oh, what I press? It says autoplay. Oh, there we go. Mother trucker. It shouldn't force me to see the ending each time. Okay. Honestly, I'm very low energy right now. I don't have the energy to to go through this multiple times. Let me think though. Okay, I'm done thinking. We're gonna go look up the I'm gonna look it up. I can't do this. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Get out of here. Okay. What is this? Farewell, my turnabout? Okay. Google. Ace Attorney. Farewell, my turnabout walker. Oh my god, I don't want to look at AI mode, thank you. Oh my god, I don't understand. I have to show this to someone? Where is it? It's probably near the end. Present Maya Fey? Hello? Hold on. You can actually choose any person or item as long as they're not Shelly the Killer or the videotape. I'm not supposed to show the videotape? Oh, okay. I don't understand. Presenting the wrong evidence will unlock... Wait. Hold on, I'm stupid. Hold on. Did I pick the videotape both times? I might have. I'm just curious. I just want to know. Well, let me test that out. Like, let's pick anyone, and then let's pick... Maybe, I don't know. We'll pick her. And then let's not pick the videotape. Let's see if they're lying to me. Here's the suicide note. No, it's lying to me. Okay, well... Great. I'm so stupid. I don't understand. I wish it wouldn't force me to watch this. Okay, I gotta- let me hold on. Let me go read that again. It's lying to me. I guess it's Maya? Okay. Listen, it says... Present... Is it... No, okay, ignore that. It says you can actually choose any person or item as long as they're not Shelly the Killer or the videotape. Presenting the wrong evidence will unlock the ending that I already got. Wait, oh, is it just fucking with me? Oh my god, sorry. It's just fucking with me because it says make a save at this point. Oh. It was telling me how to get the bad ending. Oh, okay, well. Shelly the Killer and wanted to blackmail you. Okay. Okay, I got it. I think I got confused. It is the videotape, but there's somebody who hasn't seen the videotape. Which is this guy. Yeah, I wouldn't have figured that out. Okay. My god. I don't think I would have figured that out. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. We are going to watch the contents. Maya, she's okay, alright? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my clients. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I did not. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you were on this tape. Me? I forgot that he filmed him. There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I'd like to know why. Why did Matt and Guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There is only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to see Juan get his. Wanted blackmail on you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. And Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer? Oh! It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from being any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Oh, okay. I see. Yes, I do see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how I'll turn this case around. Mr. Wright. Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item! What the heck? You just objectified her like that. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. Aww. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Ah! Miss Montkarma, where did that... She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Oh? Oh, he's sweating. Mr. Ungard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Oh, how pathetic. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him for now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Oh, does it matter? Hold up. I'm gonna check that. It does say plead guilty, so we will do that. Matt and Guard. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it. You can't run away from your crime anymore. Oh, hey, what the fuck? Is he good? What the hell? Excuse me? What the fuck? What the hell? What? That was kind of graphic. What the hell? Do you think he scratched his own eye? As always, looks like we haven't covered the real truth. I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt and Guard? I have left Miss Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. First time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She was talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. Ah, if you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Aww. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two are in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This This is the first time I feel comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Aww. It looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about, but everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yippee! Let me finish my tea. I put too much honey, so it was overly sweet. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Karma arrived at the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. The guilty or not guilty? I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt and Guard, is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Right. Would it have made a difference if I picked not guilty? Edgeworth, I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody. Really? But Pearls, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? She just manifested all of a sudden. Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Ah, Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick! Ow. She punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Thanks. Oh. What's wrong? Miss Von Karma. Oh, hi. About earlier, thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy? I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry, she made time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That's so dramatic. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. Okay, girl. But that was not what happened. Like, nobody asked about Makarma. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. The prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith with the scene. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. Bestie! What? You trusted your enemy? Doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold in everything we have. erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth. Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Nick? Mr. Nick? Eh? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool. It's Von Karma. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Oh. Okay. Von Karma is that someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Oh. Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Ah! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right? Whoa? Okay. Nick! Mystic Maya! Aw, happy family. Reunited. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? But besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost too pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Of course, she's starving. Nobody gave her a snack on the way here? Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry even if you look like even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please! If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick, food! Huh? Oh, back to the hotel, okay. Oh, well, at least he's okay. Hey pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? And it wasn't a red light that got him? He just swerved the wrong way. You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking. Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Sneaky Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, you might just kick it. Tonight, even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now. Everyone gather around. You're gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lana bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Ah, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Aw, come on, y'all, it's over. But who, boy? Well, I'm curious. What the fuck? But who, boy? I tell you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped. Never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why does she look so happy about that? The thing shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had a rough gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. That's another cryptic thing. It wasn't anything important anyway. Ah. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Nope. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she's like a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. That's sus. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. I had fun tonight. Now if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. Oh? What else do you want to do? I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Okay, listen. I did see in the... What is this? How to express how I feel? Because it says in the... it says present whip. And I'm like, why am I presenting the whip? Okay, if you say so. What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. Oh, we're thanking both of them. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Oh, does he get the whip? It looks like Mr. Edgeworth is left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to... Maya? Huh? Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles. Not a single cent to your name, so I kind of already put your name on the bill. Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? There's a camera shop at the hotel, and I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for $3,000. Huh? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab. What? What do you mean it's on your tab? Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Bro's not made of money. I don't even think he gets paid for this. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? You don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal, time to let it all out. This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all. Huh? Alright then, if you say so.
Objection!
Haha. That's silly. Yay! Yippee! Clap. Why did they... Listen, oh, wait, hold on. You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. Let's not do that again, Maya. Why are they kind of cryptic about, like, the receiver? And, like, the 4th item that Gumshoe brought back. I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Mire, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. Pearl, please. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you, just in case. Hello? Hello? How did she do that? How did she make reservations? What? Who let a child? Anyways. Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Oh, yippee! Mr. Rogers had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it! Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. Well, I'd be a little more careful than that, but okay. Oh, it's her! I, Maggie Bird, am retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on, huh? And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope we'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. I mean, I'm happy for her, but is that like a... do you think that's like a... do you think that's like a decrease in pay, you know? But I mean, if that's what she wants. Oh, ew. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hardy, oh. Recently, yes. That girl, you know. I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember. If I even laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack. It didn't matter if I got whipped though. Yes. Oh. The creep who's for some reason always here. Oh yeah, that guy. It's time to begin our quest of World Circus domination, sweetie. And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous fight to Zimbabwe. Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake? And bunnies who can talk? Oh girl. I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they will laugh at most jokes. Don't tell me they're together, I'm gonna be upset. Not the 16-year-old. Oh hey Mo. I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Mo Curls represent. We've got a new act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. Still a loser. Okay. What's this? Drat, it's just an ordinary electric razor recharging on its stand. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan on making me do this? But it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? It was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and blah 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 blah. Huh? She's still there, okay. Is this the last episode? I forgot. Adrian, I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgewood did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Aww. Yeah, Von Karma's a very confident, what's it? Mentor, I guess. Oh? It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you'd like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. Your homepage? May we both be blessed with longevity. Okay. Oh, they're self-destructed. International departures. Okay. Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. You know, it reminds me of someone actually. Hold on, no. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right, speaking of that man. He told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. But you don't remember what the 4th one was? 4 things. It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what, and failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius, there's no doubt about that. Your father was an asshole, but... but me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. I know, you're pretty impressive, you know. Just maybe your morals are not in the right space. But I had to be one. I had to. Oops. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Oh, so I get the special scene for this? Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I did not, but yay. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge when you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. Abandonment issues? Question mark? I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews. You're going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Today, you chased after me after I left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk on the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Francisca von Karma. Oh! No! I am Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, wait. Cute. Aww. That was cute. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this 4th piece. Excuse me? What is it? So I can give it to you when at last we meet again. Is this Von Karma speaking? I'm sorry, why did she take the fort? Nick, is that it? Wait, what? That's kind of cute though. But like, why? Aww. Aww. Yippee! That was so good. Pause. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was so good! Okay. I need to make a thumbnail because I haven't uploaded any of the VODs. I click continue. Now it takes me here. So I have to do new game, right? Let me just check. What game is this? So this is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Is this the second game? Oh, okay. Okay, because there's a Trials and Tribulations. That's the third in this trilogy. Okay. I might take a break. A little Ace Attorney break, and then we'll find random games to play for like maybe a couple weeks. But we'll come back. We come back to Phoenix Wright. But for now, that was perfectly about an hour. That was so cute at the end. Happy ending. Okay, well that's it for today. Bye bye.